So, do you think that boys are smarter than girls?
No, I think we're all equal.
Why?
I think that because I don't think that people it's hard to explain for me. I don't think that boys and girls are different from another. I think that they should be treated equally.
And if you're in an argument with someone, is the other person's point more valid or better because he's a boy?
I don't want to say so because girls can do the exact same thing as boys can.
I think that boys and girls are all equal.
Okay, so this next one's more like a fact. America was established in 1776, 241 years ago. Did you know that girls only started to get the right to vote, so like decide who's president or different laws, only 91 years ago?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
right?
also kind of sad.
Yeah, why? Why do you think it's sad?
I think it's sad because I feel like girls should always be able to vote and always have been. Because I don't quite understand why girls were mistreated.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me really upset because I'm a girl.
I feel very disappointed because, like I said, I think boys and girls should be treated equally, and the fact that they weren't makes me very upset.
Do you think it's important for girls to get an equal say in laws and
I do.
voting? Why?
I do think so because men are no different from women, and they should get the right to say something.
They all have the same rights, girls and boys, so they should have the same rights to vote and to vote for laws and to vote for president.
The language of the Susan B. Anthony Amendment was straightforward. The right of citizens of the United States to the vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex.
It changed the course of women's lives in this country. It made everything possible. Not a day goes by that every woman in this country, meaning my age and above, doesn't realize what our ancestors have done to get us to this point. We have a right, we have the strength to vote and to have an opinion and for it to matter and count.
It was time for us to put our foot down and finally say, you know what, our vote is just as important as yours.
Do you vote and why?
Absolutely. Every single election, local, obviously for the United States as well, but yes, women have fought for years for our voices to matter. We have an obligation to our children, both male and female, especially our female children, to our ancestors to vote. They fought for us to have that liberty, to have that right for our opinions to matter and for our thoughts and our votes to count.
Because my vote is very important, no matter what you are, man or woman, and it's important that I be able to voice my opinion.
Okay. Women's suffrage, I would say, is important for a number of reasons, but I think anybody who believes in what this country was founded for, and that is every person has a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And if you don't have a say in that, if you don't have a vote in that, and control your own destiny and control the destiny of this country, then I think you're not fully a citizen. And I think having a wonderful wife and beautiful kids, especially a couple of daughters, I think it's essential that they have a say in how their life and how their country plays out.
Was this amendment, the 19th Amendment, influential in your ability to succeed?
Yes, it just, I was raised in the 80s, and for me it was, we could do anything. It gave me a perspective that anything that I could possibly dream for, any thought that I had, I was encouraged to critically think through what my views, my thoughts, what my beliefs were. And I think that it shaped everything. It shaped how I raise my children today.
Would your daughters be raised differently if women didn't receive equal voting rights?
Yes, unfortunately. It would be really sad. I think I would be a much angrier, much a different person. And I would encourage my daughters to fight for these rights because they have those rights. Their voices are critical to the foundation of this country. Their voices are critical to how this country is going to be molded in the future. So for them not to have that right, I can't imagine how it would have made things somber and more difficult. It has definitely shaped the way I raise my children today.
Do you have any daughters or sisters?
Well, I don't have any daughters. No, but I have 2 sisters.
And how would you feel if they never got a say in the laws or anything in America?
I think that that's not good because they have their own opinion. They should be able to voice that.
And if this wasn't a law, how would your life be different if you did not get the chance to vote? Or would it not change at all?
Be completely different. I wouldn't be able to speak my mind on anything, whether it be political or any kind of laws or anything like that. So it would be completely different.